Not that one. That one. This is before, and this is after. It looks so much better. Here's how we did it. Crap in here, that is why we're not keeping it. It's not worth it. There's this much crap. Gross. It's raining today. Yesterday, before the rain came, Ashley managed to plant 3 rows in that back garden there. Didn't do too much in there because the ratio of crap to soil might be off, and we didn't want to plant a whole bunch of stuff in there and it not come up. So yesterday that happened, and it's raining. Can't do much more outside, so I'm gonna head back into the shop. So I'm building my center of the floor workbench here, and it's basically just a piece of OSB on top of a simple wood frame, and I'm trying to make it as square as possible, squaring it off of the sheet, and it sticks over a little bit here. So to square it up, what I'm doing is putting a little screw in the side here, going like this to tug it. Let's see if I can show that. So I'm pulling it towards it so that it squares up over on this side. But the thing is I can't reach over there and screw down here because it's too wide. So I have to break out my best impression of acrobatics. Perfect. I've been sweeping up the shop and I have these massive piles of dust and debris here. And I've been using this old shovel to scoop it up, but the problem is it's all curled up on the edge here and it's making it difficult to scoop it up efficiently. The good news is that it's made out of aluminum, and aluminum cuts just like wood on a saw. So let's give that a shot and straighten that back out. There we go, nice and straight. Should scoop nicely now. Haha, brilliant. That all happened yesterday. No, a couple days ago actually. Today we're... done. And thank goodness, because it's raining outside and at this time of year it drops the temperature quite a bit and the dexterity in my fingers doesn't feel as nimble. Made that a little heavier than it needed to be. Let me explain why I boarded it like this. Normally you would have your boards keep going or stagger them so that you don't have everything but at the same place, because that is susceptible to cracking. But in my case, that's going to be a different material, and beyond that there's going to be a wall that starts here and goes all the way to here, and then from there to here. Doing that will create a rectangular room in this space here. So essentially I boarded this as if this wall was already built. I hope that makes sense. Now let's talk about this wall. I love this wall. It's so cool. So here's my idea for this wall. First, actually, these lights here. First I put these antlers up so I would know where to put these lights. I put these lights here because I thought they kind of matched the aesthetic I was going for. But I'm not sure if I'm going to wire them up just yet. First, I have to see if I like what I put on the wall with the lights. So for right now, they're just up there. Now for the antlers, those are kind of, that's the middle of the wall there. Those are... My idea is kind of having a smattering of art on this wall here. And I really don't know how to show you. My idea for this wall kind of plays with all the damage and flaws and all the
blemishes that we painted right over. We intentionally kept all the flaws in the wall. I could have taped it out all nice, but I actually kind of like it. Look here, someone tried to punch through the wall in the past. This used to be a boxing gym at one point, and here you can see this. I could have scraped this off, but I kept it. I kind of like that crusty feel, and the type of art that I want to put on the wall is going to complement that. Does that make sense? Now, the reason why we're putting art on the wall rather than tools on the wall is because these are quite deep workbenches. And the reason why they're deep is because I want to be able to push tools forward up against the wall, because my miter station is going to go here. And if I have long dimensional lumber, I will need room for it to go on the bench here. Right? That makes sense, right? And then that'll go both ways. Now, as for the art, I'm always losing these headphones. Better pick those up before I forget them. For the art that I'm going to put on the wall, I would like to have a collection of more eclectic art. So, for example, imagine this on the wall. Do you remember how I used this guy right here to make this guy right here? It was a perfect reference to use. This is going to go on the wall. This looks like it could probably go on that wall. This could go on the wall. Even this could go on the wall. I don't know. Over the next couple of days, I plan on curating an eclectic collection to put on this wall. But in the meantime, here's a giant worm I found on my driveway thanks to the rain. Just doing some burning of the old coop here, and one of the piles that we have to be burned over there right here had 3 garter snakes in it. 2 of them took off, but one of them stayed here. And if you look at his interrupted pattern there, that's the same snake that we saw 2 different times last year. Now, he's the only one who didn't run away, so I don't know if he can remember that I didn't hurt him last time. I have no idea what's going on. I don't understand reptile behavior too much, but that's the same snake. That's kind of crazy to me. 3rd time that we've seen him. We got 1, 2, 3. A lot more interesting than those worms, eh? And this is our guy with the scar on his back. 4 in here in total. There's number 5. There's number 6. So far I've put 9 snakes under there from this pile. And there's a worm. We've gone full circle. Yesterday was perfect for burning down the coop because it had rained for 3 days prior, and then today it rained again after. So that's good for fire control and like accidental burnings. And then after that, we decided to burn our old deck as well. May as well get rid of as much junk as possible while we have the fire roaring. But we actually didn't get most of it. It's still right there and right there, as you can see. There's just way too much. It was pretty cool to see that snake again though. We've seen him so many times now. Oh, hey buddy. Hey bud. What's up, Hank? Good boy. Good boy. It was cool to see that snake again, I was saying, because he's so recognizable. I wonder if we should name him, because maybe we'll see him again and it'd be cool to be like, oh hey, here's Bruce, or whatever his name should be. What do you think his name should be? Put in the comments what you think his name should be. Or maybe Bruce is a good name. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? I just came back from picking with Alex and I got a bunch of good stuff. Whew. What a good haul. I don't even know what all I got here. There's so much stuff in these buckets and whatnot. Oh, you know what this is, obviously. It's a saw. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use this as a saw because it's broken. But I can use that for art or something. For now, I've just been keeping them in here. And some of them are still good, but some of them are not. This is what I mean by painting on the saw. So that's a Mortem Joe. I've done jigsaw and I've done some other like scenery on saws and stuff. They really lend themselves to different genres of art and they look pretty cool. Oh, by the way, I did the wall more or less. But I really need to go take a shower. I'm full of pigeon crap. If you watch the video in which I gather all this stuff, you will totally understand. I gotta shower before I do anything else.
guess I took more than just a shower, but I'm here now, and I'm going to show you the wall. It may change, but this is what I have so far. So we start over on this side. You can see I even put Rick on the wall. Some of you might remember him. Then some of my own artwork down on the wall, and artwork from other people that I enjoyed that I thought would fit on the wall, including artwork from my brother. That's a photo of his. And then I have some blank spaces as well that I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to put in there. This one right here, I like the frame, but I don't have anything to put in there yet. So if you have ideas, put that in the comments, and maybe I will do that if you know what I should put in there. I'd love to put like some sort of cross stitching in there, but I don't do that. But maybe I'll learn. Of course, it probably wouldn't go there because we have the welding bench here, and I wouldn't want it to get full of metal bits and stuff. So I might have to move that somewhere else and then switch some things out. I'm not sure. But speaking of the welding bench, you can see here I got power to it. I got power here for the grinders up in front, and then I got power under here for the two welders that I have, and then I'll also get 220 run at some point. I don't have that welder yet, so no sense on spending money on the power if I can't even use it just yet. The signs I put on the wall, I rearranged them a little bit from last vlog there, but I need two more that I don't yet have. So I'd like a crosswalk sign and then maybe something else. I'm not sure exactly, just so that everything's a little bit different. That will be put up there, and this Archie head won't be there. I also got electric put along the wall here and here for the table saw. Basically everything is ready to use, which is pretty dope because I haven't made anything substantial in a long time, and I can't wait to start using that welding bench. But in the meantime, speaking about welding, my neighbor asked me to come over because he has some scrap steel that he figures I might be able to use for some projects. So I'm going to go over there now and see what we got to pick from. Ginger got Johnny B Ginger squatted for Johnny B.
I told you, man, these waves, bro, makes it too easy. What?
Yeah, just so you know, she thinks that you're mating her.
It's all good, man. It's a massage, this first one's always free.
That's funny.
You're welcome. Those eggs are gonna be beautiful.